The number of people hospitalized with flu-like symptoms is now the highest it's been in almost a decade. New numbers released by the CDC show an estimated 51 out of every 100,000 Americans have been admitted for the flu this season. Our Dr. Tara Narula is here with the impact of this unrelenting epidemic. Tara, good morning.
Good morning, John. While flu activity is easing up in the West, the rest of the country remains at high risk. The elderly are being hit the hardest, and the death toll continues to rise. At least 53 children have already died. 16 of those died last week alone.
Everybody is devastated. You'd never expect it to happen to you.
An Indiana family is in shock after the sudden death of 7-year-old Savannah Jessie. The local coroner's office confirms the first grader tested positive for influenza, strep throat, and scarlet fever before she died. Courtney Hargett is Savannah's aunt.
She was so smart. Smartest little girl you would ever meet. She's always so funny and fun-loving. She was really a free spirit.
Her father found her unresponsive 1 day after taking her to the hospital.
After they left the hospital, he took her home, put her in bed, and then found her Friday morning.
These cases are becoming more frequent. In Virginia, 7-year-old Kevin Baines died just 1 day after testing positive for the flu. And 6-year-old Emily Muth from North Carolina died 3 days after an influenza diagnosis. Both children did not get the flu shot.
It's very important if you notice that a person is getting better from their flu and then suddenly gets worse, for them to seek medical attention. The signs of getting worse would be difficulty breathing that suddenly comes on, or a spike in the fever.
A dominant and dangerous strain of the flu virus, H3N2, is partly to blame for the nationwide outbreak. A recent Canadian study found that the flu vaccine is only 17% effective at protecting against H3N2.
It wouldn't surprise me if we find the same thing here in the U.S. Even with low effectiveness against H3N2 viruses, we think it's very important to be vaccinated.
There have been more than 126,000 confirmed flu cases, but officials say we still may not have reached the peak of this outbreak, and there is a financial strain as well. This flu season could reportedly cost U.S. businesses more than $15 billion in productivity loss. Gayle?
Boy, no silver linings in this story at all. Thank you very much, Tara.